Coach Dani, first of all, congratulations on the season.
Thank you very much.
Let's start this out. Then we'll comment on today's game, and we'll field questions for you, Jennifer Smith, for Dani Potter.
Myself first?
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead and tell us about today's game.
Well, the game went, other than the score, how I felt it could go. Hats off to Grand Valley. They're a very good team. All of their players are good on the ball, and we knew that. And we knew that would take a special effort, from us today collectively. And I felt that we were on our way to doing that today, and largely we did. Once again, give them credit for sorting it out, solving the problem, so to speak. Couple special players that they have, in special situations that stepped up for them. But I'd take my team out there against them, today again or tomorrow again, and feel that we have just as good a chance as we did today.
Okay, questions for Jennifer, Dani, or Coach Kane? All right, we're done. That's it.
Jennifer, third goal scored on Grand Valley all season. What were you thinking after that went in?
Prior to it going in, Potter and I came to the ball, and just like any other day, it's kind of like, you want it? Who wants it? And I told her I wanted it, and for her to believe in me and know that I will put it in is a great feeling, and I knew I had to put it in. So after that, obviously, so much joy. I ran up, hugged Marissa, and knew that we had 7 or 8 minutes to put another one in. We had to. And I think we gave it all we could after that, and that was all I could ask for.
Right away, you kind of faced a similar situation. What worked the first time? What didn't work the second time?
So I went the first time, I did what I would normally do, and the second time Potter told me, do it again. She right off the bat gave me that energy that I can do it again. And I tried to go the other way just because I thought she'd read my first kick. So I tried to go the other way, and it was close. We had some players on the back post that gave it as much as they could have, but just didn't quite go like the first one.
I think the expectations for Bulldogs coming into this season were probably, this is more than anyone could have guessed. Dani, this being your senior year, can you just wrap up all the things going through your mind right now?
It started It started with the mentality that everyone came with at the beginning of preseason, and we knew we wanted to be something great, and we knew what it took to get there, and it took hard work. So everyone came every day to practice and worked hard and gave it 100% and put all of their energy in. A lot of us, I know, haven't put as much energy into school as we have soccer. Greg probably doesn't want to hear that, but it's true. And so I'm just so proud of what we've accomplished. Everyone bought in 100% to what upperclassmen, the seniors, wanted to do, and I'm just so proud that everyone followed and did what they were supposed to do, played their role, accepted their role, and I'm just so proud. That's all.
I like being the underdog. I'd rather that gives you a little less pressure, a little more time to just play your game and do your thing. And I think being able to play under Dani and with Dani really gave everyone the momentum and the drive to keep pushing the season, and knowing that there wasn't any expectation, but we knew that we needed to keep winning. We knew that for our seniors especially. So it's been a blast. I think everyone came, as Dani said, every day with the mentality that we needed to keep going. Even though we were the underdog, we can do anything. We can win any game that we put our minds to.
Coach, how much of improvement have you seen with your squad? Last year you played Grand Valley at their place and lost 5-0. Here they just squeaked by 2-1 with a late charge by you guys. How much of improvement have you seen with your squad from last year to today's match?
Well, tremendous improvement in our squad, for sure. Irrelevant of the two teams last year, because we are talking about two completely different teams. Our team, as Dani as articulated. Mentality was just completely different this year with our team. And that starts at the top, with Dani. And players only wanted to, give their best, every day, like they said. And they listened, to the coaches. They bought into what we were, trying to, do with them and create for them. And, it's not only within the season, it's in the off season as well. It's in the new players that come into your program. There's months that go into building a team that has the mentality that this team did, for one thing, but also the capabilities performance-wise that you saw this team play with today.
If you watched a tape of this, you wouldn't know that one of the teams was #1 ranked, and the other wasn't even ranked at all. I think you definitely showed you belonged.
Thank you very much.
Anything you can add to that?
Well, I think it was on Friday, there was a question similar about the rankings. And the rankings, at this time, as you just mentioned, really don't matter. I would rank Grand Valley highly after playing them today. After watching them on Friday, I would rank them highly myself. And after the last 2-3 weeks, of the season, irrespective of today, I'd rank my team, top 10 as well.
Anything else? I was gonna say, Dani, Joe should save those emotional questions to the end. So Greg, I was gonna ask you,
Yeah, go ahead.
Getting to this quarterfinal round, you lose, I believe, 4 seniors. What does this do now for the mentality of the team, the attitude of the team, that you've been here, you see what it takes to get here? That's gotta be invaluable.
Well, I think it is, and you look to programs like Grand Valley, I think, and they're able to, renew that each year. Older players are able to create, an environment by which younger ones follow, learn, develop, and then carry that on. And, hopefully in our program, we've come to that point in getting to this stage, in the season, that, a couple classes of players will, benefit from that. But I think also in the context of, 20 years, you have a program that establishes itself, and then, and then it matures, and players that come to the program, like these 2 players right here, they understand that there's been bricks laid, by other people. They take a lot of pride. So I think this is really, part of a process, and we come to a point where now players that will come into our program will understand that, this is someplace that we belong, and that we should aspire to all the time.
Okay.
One last question, kind of an emotional one here for anyone, but especially Dani. What does it mean to you guys and to the team to have this game be played at home?
It's just such a blessing. Everything was, it couldn't have worked out any better, and I'm just so happy that I got to play my last game ever here. I'm so happy. Even, with the outcome, it's just such a blessing that we made it so far, and I'm just so proud of everything that we've done, and the friendships that I've made, and everything. So I'm just really proud and really happy that it all worked out in such a good way for us.
I agree. I think, excuse me, I remember we were playing our last regular home season weekend here, and the seniors were like, it's our last game at Miloski, like, give it all or nothing. And it was, a great thing on the selection show to figure out that we would be hosting at least a game, and then when we continued to host, it just continued to get better. And I'm glad that it got to be their last game here, because we play the best at home. We're so comfortable here with all of our fans and everything. So I'm excited. I'm elated that this last game could be especially a special one for the seniors, because they rock. They're awesome.
Okay, well, thank you, Coach Kane, Dani, Jennifer. Congratulations on the good season.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.